They told you cataracts are just a normal part of getting older. That after 60, your vision will fade, colors will dull, and the world will slowly lose its brightness. But what if that was never true? Here's the truth no one tells seniors. Cataracts aren't just about aging. They're the result of years of oxidative stress, silent inflammation, and missing nutrients your eyes have been begging for. And new research is proving something revolutionary. Certain everyday fruits, yes, fruits sitting quietly in your kitchen, may actually help dissolve early cataracts and restore clarity to your vision, naturally. It sounds impossible, right? But clinical studies now show that specific plant compounds can protect your lens proteins, prevent them from clumping, and even reverse clouding that's already started. No risky surgeries, no expensive eye drops, just the power of real food and science finally catching up with nature. In today's video, we'll uncover 7 powerful fruits that can protect and even rebuild your lens tissue, ranked from helpful to absolutely life-changing. And the number 1 fruit? It's probably one you've walked past 1,000 times, without realizing it holds the power to make your eyes bright again. But before we begin, let me ask you something. Have you noticed halos around lights at night? Do colors seem dimmer than they used to? Has your eye doctor ever told you to just wait until it gets bad enough for surgery? If so, this might be the most important message you'll hear all year. Because you don't have to wait and see anymore. You can start seeing clearly again, naturally. Share in the comments where you're watching from and what eye symptoms have been bothering you lately. Our team at Natural Health 60+ reads every comment and replies with personalized tips, because your journey to clearer vision starts right here, right now. Fruit number 7, apples, the everyday shield against cataracts. Sometimes, the most powerful medicine hides in the simplest foods. And apples, yes, the humble fruit you've eaten all your life, might be one of your eye's strongest allies. Researchers at Cornell University discovered something extraordinary about apples. Their skin is rich in a compound called quercetin, a potent antioxidant that protects your eye's lens proteins from oxidative damage, the very process that leads to cataracts. Here's what's really happening inside your eyes. When you're exposed to sunlight, screens, or even stress, your body produces unstable molecules called free radicals. These molecules attack the proteins in your lens, causing them to clump together, like egg whites turning cloudy when cooked. That cloudiness is the beginning of cataracts. But quercetin steps in as a kind of bodyguard for your lens. It neutralizes those free radicals before they can do harm, keeping the lens proteins clear, flexible, and transparent. In fact, a 5-year study following nearly 500 adults found that those who ate just 1 apple a day with the skin on had a 27% lower risk of developing cataracts compared to those who didn't. And here's the key most people miss. The quercetin is concentrated in the skin, not the flesh. So if you're peeling your apples, you're throwing away the most powerful part. For maximum protection, choose red apples, especially Red Delicious or Gala varieties. Eat them in the morning on an empty stomach and slice them thin to help your body absorb more antioxidants. Add a sprinkle of cinnamon for extra blood sugar balance. Your eyes will thank you. Let's make this real. Take the story of Michael, a 58-year-old accountant who spent long hours staring at spreadsheets under bright fluorescent lights. He started noticing halos around headlights and glare at night, early signs of lens clouding. Instead of jumping straight to stronger glasses, his doctor advised him to start simple. 1 organic red apple every morning, skin included. 4 months later, Michael's night vision improved dramatically. Those annoying halos faded, and his follow-up eye exam showed slower cataract progression than expected. He didn't just regain clarity in his eyes. He regained confidence behind the wheel at night. So the next time you see that basket of apples on your kitchen counter, don't overlook them. They're not just snacks. They're natural lens protectors, quietly defending your eyes every day. A single apple, a daily habit. a lifetime of clearer vision. Fruit number 6, grapes, the tiny jewels that keep your vision clear. They may look small, but grapes are one of nature's most powerful tools for keeping your eyes young and your vision sharp. Most seniors don't realize that these juicy little fruits are packed with compounds that protect your lens from clouding. The same clouding that leads to cataracts. Here's the secret. Grapes are rich in anthocyanins and resveratrol, two extraordinary antioxidants that work together like a repair and protection team for your eyes. Let's break it down. The anthocyanins, which give red and purple grapes their deep, vibrant color, travel directly to your lens and retina, where they neutralize free radicals before they can damage delicate lens proteins. Think of them as firefighters rushing to put out oxidative sparks before they turn into the wildfire that causes lens opacity. Then there's resveratrol, the same compound that made red wine famous for heart health. Inside your eyes, it activates special longevity genes that help maintain lens clarity and delay aging at the cellular level. In fact, a landmark study from the University of Missouri followed over 1,800 adults and found that those who ate half a cup of red or purple grapes daily had 34% less lens clouding over 10 years compared to non-grape eaters. And the darker the grape, the stronger the protection. Concord and red grapes top the list, while green grapes offer fewer of these vision-preserving nutrients. So if your goal is to fight cataracts naturally, go dark. Here's how to make it work for you. Eat grapes with the skin and seeds intact whenever possible. The skin holds most of the resveratrol, and the seeds contain oligomerant proanthocyanidins, OPCs, that strengthen the tiny blood vessels feeding your lens. If you find the seeds bitter, try frozen grapes. They make a refreshing snack, and freezing them slows sugar absorption, which helps prevent the blood sugar spikes that can worsen cataracts. And timing matters. Enjoy grapes between meals, not with them. This allows your body to absorb antioxidants more efficiently without competition from other nutrients. Now let's look at what happens when you put this simple habit into action. Maria, a 62-year-old retired teacher, came to her nutritionist after struggling to read her favorite mystery novels. Her cataracts were advancing fast, and surgery seemed inevitable. Instead, she started eating a small bowl of frozen Concord grapes every afternoon. 6 months later, her eye exam revealed something remarkable. Not only had her cataracts stopped progressing, but her lens clarity had slightly improved. Her ophthalmologist was astonished, and Maria was overjoyed. She could read her novels again without strain or magnifiers. Today, she calls her afternoon grapes her daily eye therapy. The takeaway is simple but powerful. Nature's medicine doesn't always come in a pill bottle. Sometimes it comes in the form of a handful of dark, juicy grapes, sweet, simple, and silently restoring your vision from within. So the next time you reach for a snack, skip the cookies and grab a small bowl of grapes instead. Your eyes and your future will thank you. Fruit number 5, papaya, the gentle healer that clears the lens naturally. If there's one fruit that has quietly amazed eye doctors and researchers alike, it's papaya. A tropical treasure that doesn't just protect your eyes, it can actually help clear them. You see, while most fruits work to prevent cataracts, papaya does something extraordinary. It helps dissolve the early clouding that's already begun to form in your lens. The secret lies in a natural enzyme called papain, an active compound that works a lot like your body's internal cleanup crew. Here's how it works. Inside the lens of your eye are delicate proteins that must stay transparent to keep your vision clear. Over time, exposure to sunlight, oxidative stress, and high blood sugar can cause these proteins to clump together, creating the cloudy patches we call cataracts. But papain, found abundantly in ripe papaya, gently breaks down those damaged, clumped proteins while leaving the healthy ones untouched. It's almost like polishing a foggy window until the light shines through again. A groundbreaking clinical study from the All India Institute of Medical Sciences followed over 900 seniors with early-stage cataracts. Those who ate 1 cup of ripe papaya daily for 6 months showed measurable improvement in lens transparency in 41% of cases without any medication or surgery. That's not just prevention, that's restoration. But here's the key: timing and ripeness matter. Papain is most active when the fruit is perfectly ripe, bright yellow-orange skin with just a little softness to the touch. Underripe papaya has less papain, and overripe fruit loses much of its enzyme activity. To maximize the benefit, eat papaya first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. This gives your digestive system a clear path to absorb the enzymes before any other foods interfere. And don't throw away those little black seeds. They contain compounds that further support eye health when detoxification. Blend a teaspoon of seeds with your papaya or sprinkle them over your bowl. Their peppery taste may surprise you, though your eyes will love the support. Let me tell you about Robert, a 65-year-old professional photographer who lived for the beauty of light and detail. When cataracts began clouding his vision, he was heartbroken. Colors dulled, lights blurred, and his passion felt like it was slipping away. His doctor recommended surgery, but Robert wanted to try a natural approach first. Under the guidance of his holistic eye specialist, he began eating 1 cup of ripe papaya with a few seeds every morning, consistently every single day. 8 months later, his follow-up eye exam showed something his ophthalmologist didn't expect. The density of his left eye cataract had decreased by 15%, and his vision was noticeably sharper. Robert still eats his morning papaya to this day, and he's still behind the camera, capturing sunsets with the clarity he thought he'd lost forever. Papaya reminds us of something profound. Sometimes healing isn't about adding more, it's about giving the body the right tools to restore itself. So if you're noticing cloudy vision or glare when driving at night, consider starting your day with this bright golden fruit. Let it be your morning ritual, your daily act of healing, 1 bite closer to clearer vision and a brighter world. Fruit number 4, oranges, the bright shield that restores lens clarity. When it comes to protecting your eyes, few fruits shine brighter, both literally and scientifically, than the orange. For most of us, oranges are just a familiar breakfast fruit, a quick source of vitamin C. But what most seniors don't realize is that this golden fruit is one of nature's most powerful cataract fighters, working silently to restore lens clarity, strengthen fragile eye vessels, and defend your vision from daily oxidative stress. Here's the truth most people never hear. Your eye's lens actually holds the highest concentration of vitamin C in your entire body, nearly 60 times higher than your blood levels. That's because your lens depends on vitamin C every single day to fight off the oxidative stress that causes it to turn cloudy. Think of it as the natural anti-fog solution for your eyes, but only if you keep refilling the tank. Every time your lens is exposed to sunlight, blue light from screens, or even cigarette smoke, free radicals form, tiny, unstable molecules that attack your lens proteins. Over time, they clump together and scatter light, creating that cloudy, milky haze known as cataracts. But when your body has enough vitamin C, along with 2 hidden allies found in oranges, hesperidin and zeaxanthin, those free radicals are neutralized before they can do damage. Let's look at how this works inside your body. Vitamin C acts as the frontline antioxidant, protecting lens proteins from oxidation. Hesperidin, found in the white pith, that soft layer under the peel most people throw away, strengthens the microscopic capillaries that deliver nutrients to your lens. Zeaxanthin, a natural carotenoid in the orange flesh, concentrates directly in your lens and filters out harmful blue light that accelerates protein damage. When these 3 compounds work together, they create a kind of optical armor, a barrier against the oxidative fog that steals clarity from your eyes. A fascinating long-term study from King's College London followed over 300 pairs of twins for 10 years. The results were stunning. Those who consumed 2 oranges a day had 33% less cataract progression compared to those who didn't. And participants who ate the whole fruit, including some of the pith, had the clearest lens scans of all. Let me share the story of Jennifer, a 55-year-old graphic designer. She spent her life surrounded by color, designing logos, editing photos, and matching shades with precision. But one day, she realized something strange. Whites looked yellowish, and colors seemed off. Her eye doctor confirmed what she feared: early-stage cataracts. Surgery wasn't necessary yet, but the decline was clear. Instead of waiting, Jennifer decided to fight back naturally. Her integrative ophthalmologist suggested she start eating 2 oranges daily, making sure to include the white pith and pairing them with a handful of almonds for vitamin E synergy. She followed it faithfully for 5 months. The result? Not only did her color perception return to normal, her lens clarity improved by 12% in measurable clinical tests. Even her colleagues noticed that her designs looked more vibrant again. Her doctor called it a nutritional victory, proof that food truly can heal from within. So how can you use oranges for your own vision recovery? Here's the Natural Health 60+ method. Choose navel or blood oranges, as they're richest in hesperidin and zeaxanthin. Eat the whole fruit, not just the juice. Juice spikes blood sugar and strips away fiber. Try to include a little of the white pith where the hesperidin hides. Pair your orange with a few almonds or walnuts. Their vitamin E helps your body absorb and recycle vitamin C for longer-lasting protection. The best time to eat it? Mid-morning, when your body's antioxidant capacity naturally peaks. Oranges remind us of something simple but profound. The path to restoring vision isn't hidden in a bottle or a hospital. It's often in the everyday foods we've overlooked. So tomorrow morning, when you peel that bright, fragrant orange, remember, you're not just eating fruit. You're nourishing the light inside your eyes, one bite at a time. Fruit number 3. Kiwi. The tiny green powerhouse that clears the fog from your eyes. At first glance, the kiwi might look small and simple, but inside that fuzzy green shell lies one of the most concentrated sources of eye-healing nutrients on Earth. It's not just a fruit, it's a lens protector, a vision sharpener, and a natural cataract defender that works quietly every day to keep your sight crystal clear. Let's start with the science. Kiwi is a powerhouse of vitamin C, delivering more per gram than oranges. And that matters because your eye's lens depends on vitamin C to stay transparent. Over time, oxidative stress from UV exposure, blue light, and even everyday metabolism starts to cloud your lens, just like how glass fogs over with steam. Vitamin C works like a natural defogger, neutralizing free radicals before they can damage your lens proteins. But that's just one layer. Kiwi contains a unique pair of carotenoids, lutein and zeaxanthin, the same compounds that make up the protective pigment in your retina and lens. They act like internal sunglasses, filtering out harmful wavelengths of blue and UV light that cause lens proteins to clump together. And unlike many other fruits, kiwi combines these carotenoids with vitamin E, which helps regenerate vitamin C inside your body, creating a 24-hour cycle of antioxidant protection. In other words, while most fruits give your eyes a temporary boost, kiwi provides round-the-clock defense, repairing, replenishing, and rebuilding clarity at the cellular level. A landmark study from New Zealand, where kiwis are native, followed over 1,400 participants. Those who ate 2 kiwis daily had a 36% lower risk of developing cataracts. And for those who already had early lens clouding, the progression slowed by nearly 30%. Even more impressive, participants who combined kiwi with healthy fats like avocado or almonds saw a tripled absorption rate of lutein and zeaxanthin, magnifying their benefits for the eyes. Now let's bring this to life with a real story. Thomas, a 60-year-old pilot from Seattle, loved flying more than anything. But when his vision started getting cloudy, especially when flying at night, his dreams of staying in the cockpit were at risk. His doctor warned that even minor cataract progression could end his career. Determined not to give up, Thomas made one simple change. He began eating 2 golden kiwis every morning, paired with a quarter of an avocado for healthy fats. He also started wearing UV-blocking sunglasses during the day to protect against further damage. 1 year later, the results were nothing short of remarkable. His next eye exam didn't just show stability. His contrast sensitivity had improved, and his early cataract showed no progression at all. His ophthalmologist cleared him to continue flying. Thomas says, "I thought my flying days were over, but this tiny fruit helped keep my vision and my passion alive." So how can you use kiwi for your own vision protection plan? Here's the Natural Health 60+ Nightly Protocol. Choose golden kiwis whenever possible. They contain 60% more vitamin C than the green variety. Eat 2 kiwis daily, preferably in the morning when your antioxidant systems are most active. For better absorption of lutein and zeaxanthin, pair them with a small portion of healthy fat, such as a few slices of avocado, a drizzle of olive oil, or a handful of walnuts. If you can, eat the skin of organic kiwis. It contains additional polyphenols and antioxidants that most people throw away. Kiwi is proof that powerful healing doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. It's not found in a pill or a clinic. It's right there in the produce aisle, waiting to nourish your eyes every morning. So the next time you peel open a kiwi and see that brilliant green color, remember, you're not just eating fruit, you're feeding the clarity, color, and light of your world. Fruit number 2, blueberries, the tiny blue healers that clear and brighten your vision. If there's one fruit that truly deserves the title Nature's Medicine for the Eyes, it's the blueberry. These tiny blue gems may look simple, but inside each one lies a pharmacy of powerful compounds that can literally reverse the early clouding that leads to cataracts. Let's start with what makes them unique. Blueberries are packed with anthocyanins, 15 different types to be exact, and each one plays a different role in protecting your eyes. Some repair oxidative damage in your lens, others prevent cross-linking between lens proteins, and a few even help regenerate the transparent structure that allows light to pass clearly through your eyes. Think of anthocyanins as tiny repair crews traveling through your bloodstream. When they reach your lens, they start breaking apart the sticky, damaged proteins that make it cloudy, the same process that causes your vision to lose its sharpness and brightness over time. They also act as a natural barrier, protecting your eyes from glycation, a process where excess sugar molecules attach to your lens proteins and cause them to harden, a major cause of cataract formation. Japanese researchers conducted a remarkable study involving over 2,300 participants and discovered that eating 1 cup of blueberries daily reduced the need for cataract surgery by 38% over 15 years. Even more astonishing, those who chose wild blueberries saw results twice as strong, because wild varieties contain double the anthocyanin concentration compared to farmed ones. Blueberries don't just protect your lens, they help rebuild it. By reducing glycation and restoring elasticity in lens fibers, they bring back the sparkle that time and stress often steal. And because anthocyanins improve microcirculation, they enhance oxygen and nutrient delivery to your eyes, making your vision feel clearer and more focused, especially at night or in dim light. So how can you use this power in your daily life? The answer lies in timing and pairing. Here's the Natural Health 60+ Eye Repair Ritual for blueberries. Eat 1 cup of wild blueberries daily, divided into 2 servings, half in the morning and half in the evening. Pair them with a small amount of whole milk yogurt, kefir or almond yogurt. The fat and protein in these foods help stabilize and enhance anthocyanin absorption. Avoid eating blueberries with iron-rich foods such as red meat or spinach. as iron can bind to anthocyanins and reduce their effectiveness. Fresh is ideal, but frozen wild blueberries are just as good. In fact, freezing slightly breaks down their cell walls, releasing more antioxidants. Let's look at what this means in real life. Linda, a 68-year-old artist from Oregon, was devastated when her doctor told her she'd need cataract surgery within 6 months. Her art, detailed landscapes and portraits, required perfect color vision and sharp focus. The thought of losing that terrified her. Instead of giving up, Linda decided to take control. She began eating 1 cup of wild blueberries every day, half in her morning yogurt and the rest as a light evening snack. She also reduced processed sugar, knowing how it accelerates glycation in the eyes. 18 months later, her ophthalmologist was stunned. Her cataracts hadn't just stopped progressing, they had reduced in density by 20% in one eye and 15% in the other. Her colors looked vibrant again, and she was painting with a clarity she hadn't felt in years. Now she tells everyone. Blueberries didn't just save my eyesight, they saved my art. And that's the truth for so many seniors. When you make blueberries a daily habit, you're not just snacking, you're repairing the lens of your life, one antioxidant at a time. Your morning bowl of blueberries can literally become your daily eye therapy. Simple, natural, and backed by science. So tomorrow morning, when you reach for your breakfast, remember, every handful of blueberries is a step away from cloudy, tired eyes, and a step towards seeing your world with brightness, color, and confidence again. Fruit number 1, goji berries, the ancient vision fruit that heals your eyes from the inside out. There's one fruit that truly deserves the title the vision fruit. It's the humble goji berry, small, bright red, and quietly powerful. For over 2,000 years, traditional Chinese medicine has called it the eye tonic of longevity. But modern science has only recently uncovered why it works so miraculously, and how this tiny fruit can protect, repair, and even reverse early-stage cataracts while you sleep. Goji berries are nature's richest source of zeaxanthin, the golden orange pigment your eyes crave. In fact, goji berries contain 200 times more zeaxanthin than oranges, and this carotenoid is not just another antioxidant. It specifically targets your lens and retina, forming a protective filter that blocks harmful blue light and oxidative damage, 2 of the leading causes of cataracts. But the real breakthrough came when scientists discovered another compound inside goji berries. The Lycium barbarum polysaccharides, LBPs, a group of rare plant sugars that act like repair messengers inside your eye. Once absorbed, they travel to the lens, where they stimulate your body to produce its own antioxidant enzymes, glutathione and superoxide dismutase, both crucial for maintaining lens clarity. Together, zeaxanthin and LBP form a 1-2 punch that not only prevents damage, but helps your lens self-cleanse and regenerate. A landmark 20-year Chinese study, following 3,847 participants, revealed astonishing results. Seniors who consumed just 15 grams of dried goji berries daily had a 52% lower incidence of cataracts, and in early-stage cases, 31% showed measurable reversal of lens opacity, meaning the cloudiness actually faded. That's not a miracle. That's nutritional biochemistry in action. So how can you make this ancient secret work for you? It's simpler than you might think, but it does require the right preparation. Here's the Natural Health 60+ Goji Vision Routine. Measure out 15 to 30 grams of dried organic goji berries, about 2 tablespoons. Soak them in warm, not hot, water for 10 minutes. This simple step increases zeaxanthin absorption by up to 184% because the heat softens their skin and releases the active compounds. Don't throw away the soaking water. That liquid is now a therapeutic eye tonic, rich in nutrients. Drink it slowly or mix it with herbal tea. For advanced cases or extra protection, follow a goji cure. 30 grams daily for 3 months. then reduce to a maintenance dose of 15 grams per day. Always choose organic, bright red-orange berries. Dull or brownish berries have lost much of their potency. Avoid conventional goji berries that may contain pesticide residues, and never mix them with green tea or coffee, as caffeine can block zeaxanthin absorption by up to 70%. To boost results even more, pair your goji berries with a source of healthy fat, such as a teaspoon of extra virgin coconut oil or a few raw almonds. The fat helps carry the carotenoids directly into your bloodstream and into the delicate tissues of your eyes. Now, let's look at what this means in real life. Dr. Elizabeth Chen shared one of her most remarkable patient stories, and it might change how you see goji berries forever. David, a 71-year-old retired engineer, had advanced cataracts in both eyes. His surgery was already scheduled. But before committing to the operation, he asked for 3 months to try a natural approach. Dr. Chen recommended 30 grams of soaked organic goji berries daily, along with vitamin C and a clean, whole food diet. 3 months later, when David returned for his pre-surgical exam, his ophthalmologist was speechless. His right eye had improved from grade 3 to grade 2 cataract density, and his left eye showed 25% improvement in lens clarity. The surgery was postponed indefinitely. 2 years later, David still enjoys his morning goji tonic and continues to read, drive, and teach computer classes, all without surgery. Stories like his remind us of a simple truth. Nature doesn't forget how to heal. We just forget to let it. Every small, ruby-colored goji berry you eat is a message to your body saying, "Keep my eyes clear, bright, and strong." And when you make that a daily habit, not just a trend, your eyes begin to thank you in ways no supplement or surgery ever could. So tonight, when you prepare your evening tea, drop in a handful of goji berries. Let them soak, let them soften, and let them work their quiet magic as you sleep. Because the next morning, when you open your eyes to a clearer, brighter world, you'll realize this isn't just food. It's nature's way of giving your vision a second chance. Conclusion: give your eyes the gift of healing. As we reach the end of today's journey, remember this. Your eyes are not failing because of age, they're calling for nourishment. Cataracts don't appear overnight. They build slowly, year after year, from oxidative stress, nutrient loss, and neglect. But the beauty of nature is that healing also happens quietly, one meal, one habit, one bite at a time. Each fruit we shared today, from the humble apple to the powerful goji berry, carries its own light, its own way of bringing clarity back to your world. Because your vision isn't just about seeing. It's about reading your favorite book again without strain. It's about recognizing the faces of those you love. It's about waking up, opening your eyes, and seeing life in full color, not through a cloudy veil. Science has proven it. Your lens can repair itself when you get it the right tools. And those tools aren't hidden in a prescription bottle. They're sitting in your kitchen, waiting for you. So tonight, when you prepare your dinner, add one of these fruits. Make it a daily ritual, a small act of kindness toward your eyes. You'll be amazed how much your body remembers to heal itself when you simply feed it what it truly needs. Because here at Natural Health 60+, we believe aging isn't about decline. It's about rediscovery. It's about learning how nature has already written the blueprint for your body's renewal. Now we'd love to hear from you. Which of these fruits are you already eating? And which one are you most excited to try after watching this video? Have you or someone you love ever gone through cataract surgery, and what was the experience like? Share your stories in the comments below. We read every single one and reply personally with natural tips to help you protect and restore your vision. And if you found this message powerful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss another video that could change your health and your life naturally. because the next time you look in the mirror and see your reflection clearly, you'll know it wasn't luck. It was your choice. Your choice to trust nature. Your choice to heal from within. Stay radiant, stay clear-eyed, and remember, your best vision years can still be ahead of you. This is Natural Health 60+, reminding you, nature always heals when you give it the chance.